We now return to The More You Know on NBC.
The U.S. took home 272 Olympic and Paralympic medals in the most recent summer and winter games. The United States Olympic and Paralympic Committee helps athletes reach the podium in part thanks to the cutting-edge technology they employ. I got to visit Team USA's training center in Colorado Springs to learn more about some of the tools helping athletes go for gold. I'm here joined by Chris Lefever, sports physical therapist and Paralympian Calhoun, here at the USOPC training facility. And there are a lot of gadgets and doohickeys I don't understand, so I'm going to defer to you. How do you use all this technology to help people like Kyle achieve their dreams?
Yeah, well, from a sports medicine standpoint, we usually use it whether it's after surgery or after an injury. And one of the big things we look at is symmetry. If it's an extremity that's been injured, or if it's something core related, we might do some core endurance testing. It just depends on what the athlete's here for, but it just helps us make sure that they've healed and are ready to return to play, whatever that may be.
And Kyle, you know your body so well, you're an elite athlete, so how do you help guide your trainers as well and say, I need some extra help here, or what is that conversation like as far as instructing but also being instructed?
Is really just paying attention to my body and knowing that, hey, like my left shoulder is not feeling so good. I don't feel like I'm getting a lot of strength or power from that. So guys like Chris will might do some, like he said, some symmetry testing and see if there's actually an imbalance, and then prescribe physical therapy to help work on those imbalances and try to become as balanced from left side to right side as possible.
Chris, Kyle is a triathlete, but you see everyone. Like, you see all sports, all body types, all different types of motion and activity on their joints and muscles. How do you adjust from sport to sport, athlete to athlete, and make it so tailored to them as individuals?
I think when you come on board here, you start to learn about all the different sports, both Olympic and Paralympic, and you start to figure out how to tailor to their needs. Certain sport testing will be for one group of athletes where it may not be very applicable to another. Thankfully, like you said, we have a lot of toys here, and pretty much anything we could really ask for, so we're going to be able to find something for that athlete regardless of their background. 3, 2, 1, everything you got. Here we go, all the way out, all the way back in. Come on. 4 more reps, here we go. Nice job, man. Don't fade. Keep it going. 2 more. Nice job. Finish strong. All the way back in. And rest. Nice job. So you sit on your bike. Which side usually takes over more?
Left side usually takes over a little bit more.
Left side usually takes over more. So it's interesting. There's about a 12% difference from side to side, but your right is putting out more than your left.
Interesting.
People in everyday general public probably walk around from anywhere from 5 to 10%, even up to 20. So that's not terrible, but from a physical therapy standpoint, sports medicine standpoint, we always try to keep those asymmetries nice and small.
So up next, we have the Alter G. This looks like a whole situation here, and I see you got the pants on, Kyle. So I want to get out of the way and hand it over to you, Chris. What are we doing here?
Sure. So essentially, this is our Alter G treadmill. You put on a special pair of pants, you walk into the treadmill, you zip it up, and then essentially it will fill up with air. But this will suction seal it, and the air will actually push out the inside of the bag here, and it will push the athlete off the ground a little bit. So you can run up to, I think, 80% of your weight off. And they say being on the moon is about 18% of your original weight. So for guys who are injured, they can still train and keep up their conditioning, but not flare up their joint. So it's really, really useful.
I had a lower back injury. I would get zipped into the old Alter G, put on my fashionable pair of pants, and it allowed me to keep up cardiovascular, keep my heart pumping, and allow me to start kind of getting back into running. I'd be more at risk of getting re-injured if I went straight into it, as opposed to being able to use like the Alter G and ease my way in.
How long would someone jog for? Like, are we doing long runs in the Alter G?
Yeah. Honestly, it just depends. For someone who is fresh out of surgery, we may only go a few minutes. For some of these guys who are looking to keep up their conditioning, they might go for a couple hours in here.
A couple hours?
They sign up, They decrease their load, they maybe take off 10 or 20% body weight, and they'll just get their conditioning in. So it just depends.
Yeah, we might go for a nap, Kyle. We'll see you in a little bit. Kyle, Chris, thank you so much for taking the time to share your wisdom with us and getting another workout in. I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
Our pleasure. Thank you.
After the break, Mexican flag football star Diana Flores joins me in the huddle.
Be brave. Be brave to follow your dreams and do what you want to do.
Plus, from the gold medal podium to his own personal workshop, Paralympic snowboarder Mike Schultz stays on the cutting edge.
We'll be right back to The More You Know on NBC.